It's Blackout Friday, folks. On my way to work. We are leaving cash behind today, y'all. Don't need it. It's Blackout Friday. Everybody know what that is? DEI. Diversity, equity, inclusion. So guess what? We're not buying any lunch today. We're taking lunch. We're gonna take our lunch today. How about that? Cool. So what we got to say today, guys, about this DEI, this Blackout Friday we're having today. There is a lot to be said today. There is a lot to be said today. We have to be inclusive, folks. We have to be inclusive. Absolutely. These companies can't continue to get our money and not treat us fairly. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You gotta treat folks fair. Because guess what? You want that money. You got a lot of stores out there that has canceled their DEI program. That's not good. We need to have diversity. Any race, any color. I don't care if you black, I don't care if you white, I don't care if you green or gold. Whatever the case may be. You shouldn't feel differently or be treated differently by anybody, you know, when you're giving your money. This is America, right? This is America. There shouldn't be none of that going on. Equity. Okay? Equality. There's no reason for it, folks. Everybody should be treated equal. That dollar doesn't change. So why should anything else change? Why now we want to change those policies? Why stores? Why? Why organizations? Why? There's no reason to. Inclusion. Make us all feel welcome, right? Make us all feel welcome. Because when we come in that store, you're not treating that dollar any differently. That dollar isn't being treated any differently than anything else. So my thing is this. Black people, people of color, minorities, white people, all of us. It matters if these stores don't treat us fairly. You go and you get hired with these companies and you may be treated differently just because of the color of your skin or your religion or your ethnicity. And it should not be that way. They may not even hire you now because they may feel like, you know what, I don't have to do that no more. I don't have to show that I'm equal. I don't have to show that I'm going to be inclusive in hiring. I can hire whoever I want. But what gets me is when you hear that DEI, I think some of these companies look at it like, oh, you know, they're not going to say it, but I think they're looking at it like, oh, these are black people. Why should they be given any special treatments when it comes to hiring? And folks, when I say hiring, I don't mean just, you know, I don't mean just salespeople. I mean contractors, anything. People trying to get business done. They wanted to have something, you know. And now they got this thing where they just say, hey, we're not going to do the DEI. So that means we're not finna look at you. Because, you know what, first off, let's get one thing clear. Minorities don't get a fair deal when it comes to certain jobs and certain contracts, certain salaries also. So that's why DEI is needed. That's why diversity, equity, inclusion is needed. Because they're not getting a fair shake anyway. They're not getting a fair shake. So today, yes, I'm not spending any money out here. I'm not spending none of my money in any of these businesses. No businesses. Let's see how this works out. When people pull back that paycheck, pull back that check, pull back that credit card, put that cash back in their pockets. Let's see how that works, you know? That's not gonna feel too good. I already hear Target money is already losing money. And I'm sure other places are losing money also. You gotta treat us right. You gotta treat people with fairness. Who wants to be mistreated? You go to work like I'm doing today. You going to work and you're gonna go here and work as hard as you can to earn your pay. So I'm gonna turn around and give that to some company or store or some online product or whatever who's not treating me human, who's not treating me fairly. You know, they think my dollar's good to them. That green is good to them. But they don't think the color of my skin is. I'm not good enough. They reach their hand out for that dollar. That dollar fades, but they keep what? They keep collecting it. They still want it, right? They don't say, oh no, we don't want that dollar. But people of diverse come in different shades also. Why is that a problem? We're still giving you that green faded dollar. That green faded piece of paper. That don't seem to be a problem. Look, folks, if you want to be treated fairly, you got to play the same way, the same game. It's like that. I can remember back years ago, there was a store I went in, and I wasn't treated right. And I'm going to tell you, that was years ago. And I guarantee you, I had never and haven't to this day went back in that store. I don't even think the store is up now. I think they closed. As a matter of fact, I know they did. They went out of business. They left, right? So you got to play fair. It's just that simple. It is just that simple. So this is interesting to me. The Blackout Friday, I'm all down for it. And I think it's a good thing. And I think it's going to pay off. It's going to help. It's going to open these companies' eyes. Because some of them, they got so where they just take us for granted. You know. But when you get the minority dollar, black people dollars alone, you know how much that is? That's billions and billions. We put billions and billions of money into this economy every day, every year. We put billions and billions in here. And they're going to see the difference because, hey, if I'm missing just a couple of dollars out of my pocket, I know the difference, okay? So, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So we're going to make sure this game is played fairly. Excuse my fingers in the camera. I'm sorry. This is raw. I'm not going to edit anything. So it is going to be what it's going to be. So, yeah, this is going to be great. I'm so curious to see what the outcome is going to be. I probably have a follow-up video of this and see just what are the percentages and the amounts that companies, not wishing nobody to lose money, but they're doing it to themselves. We're not doing anything. We're not doing anything to these companies. They're doing it to themselves. It's just that simple. You know, like they say, F-A-F-O. F-A-F-O. So, I just hope everybody out there have a good day. Enjoy it. And we're going to have a follow-up on this video. Diversity and equity and inclusion. It's Blackout Friday, folks. It's Blackout Friday. We're not spending those dollars in these stores that doesn't treat us fairly. That doesn't hire us fairly. That doesn't advance us on the jobs fairly. They want these black products, these minority business owners' products in their stores. They're making millions and millions off of those products. But they're going to see the difference where they don't see blacks and other minorities come up in those stores. They're going to feel the heat. They are going to feel the heat and see for themselves. But you can only show them better than you can tell them. You can only show them better than you can tell them. So like I said, hey, this is America, you know. This is America. We got a lot going on in America. But one thing about it, we're not going back. We're moving ahead for the better. For the better. I want everybody out there just to enjoy your day. You know, have a good day and everything. And like I said, I'm headed to work here. I brought my own lunch. I'm not going to be eating anything. I'm not spending no money. I'm not putting gas in the tank of the car. I have all that already, so ain't no reason to spend no money, right? Go out here and put in a hard day's work, full day's work, a good day's work, and come on back to the house. All right. Everybody have a nice day. Blackout Friday, y'all. Blackout Friday.